Listen in Colour. Hi everyone, welcome to Listen in Colour with me, Rachel Walker-Mason. I loved VoicePlay so much, and you amazing lot, you told me about some more VoicePlay you thought I really enjoy. So here's my next VoicePlay reaction. Yay!
You came at a bad time, but you just crossed the line. You wanna get wild? Okay, I'll show you wild.
Better come right, better luck trying, get into a level. Cause I might die, never the time, trying to start a battle. Bleeding isn't in my blood, pienso por toda la soul.
Beating you is what I do, yeah.
Something about when you come for the crown is so humbling, huh?
갑자기 왜 그래 멈춰고 또 왜 이제야 포기해와 Nothing to us run up you done up we come up from sun up to sundown so come on to play
Want either way but one in a million we kill like really. You want it?
Okay, this is already awesome. We know I am a huge fan of Kpop Demon Hunters. Huge, and all the music in the film. And this is so cool. So they've got a guest performer here, Grace. So I don't know much about her, so please fill me in. If you know anything, you tell me. This is already awesome. They've got exactly the same, that like really punchy vibe from the film. Their rap skills are amazing. I've heard one of them rap before in the Valhalla video, but they're all so quick. They've just got amazing skills. They're just so talented. And of course, I'm a huge fan of a really low bass, and he's got some lovely bits that drop right down. So they've kept the integrity of the song and the general vibe of it, but they've voice played it up and used their amazing different vocal styles to kind of make little moments pop, which is really cool. So far, it's excellent. Okay.
sun up to sundown so come on to play
Want either way but one in a million we kill like really. You want it?
Okay
Knocking you out like a lullaby. Hear that song ringing in your mind.
Better sit down for the show, cause I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna show you.
How it's done
Run, we run the town.
Whole world playing our side Turn it up, it's going down I can't shout this
How it's done.
Don't want you, need you, yeah, I need you to fill me up 마시고 마셔봐도 상게 차지 않아 Got a feeling that, oh yeah, you could be everything that I need Taste so sweet, every sip makes me want more, yeah
That was a fantastic transition into soda pop. That was so clever. I'm always really interested. I love a mashup. I love a mega mix. Love it. I'm very much a child of the 80s, and the Grease mega mix was everywhere, and the ABBA one. So like grew up on that. And I love a good transition from song to song, and that was a really clever one. They are just fantastic. And then they've got a completely different feeling because soda pop's got that like cheeky kind of boy band vibe, and they completely changed the vocal styling, and it just has this cute little kind of quirky edge because soda pop's actually quite dark. I don't want to take over people's minds, but the song's meant to come across like a kind of Backstreet Boys kind of thing, and they're just nailing that. It's so good. This is really fun. It's really fun, and it's really interesting how they separate out the lead line and move it across the voices. And sometimes that can feel quite heavy-handed, like, oh, everybody's got to have a bit, everybody's got to shine. But the way they do it, it just sounds as if that's how it originally was. It's so good. I'm obsessed.
That I need, taste so sweet, every sip makes me want more, yeah Maybe wanna flick the top, I'ma come make it hit the spot Every little drip and drop, fizz and pop Solo todo, it's getting hot Yes, I'm sipping when it's dripping, now it's done I need a second round and pour a lot and don't you stop
My soda pop fizzles out.
지금 날 바지가 높잖아 너는 거야 이미 I'm going tonight Cause I need you to need me
That was such a cute little kind of jazz section. I love that they kind of made it a little bit sassier and sexier than the original. That was really clever. And then they're back into the pop feel here. Their Korean is excellent as well. Like it's so hard to sing in Korean, and they are just nailing it. That bit when he's spinning the soda can, I'm assuming that's AI. I don't think anyone can do it without that wobbling and falling off. Do let me know if I'm wrong, because they got mad skills. But yeah, this is amazing. I love that. I love that they're keeping the same feel of the song, but they're just changing genres a little bit just because they can, just because they got those skills.
So refreshing.
My little soda pop, you're all I can wake up. Every drop I drink up, you're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Cool me down just so hard, pour me up, I won't stop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop.
I was a ghost, I was alone. Through a chin on, get so gay. Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I meant to be.
Oh, okay. My God, this is so cool. So they've gone into Golden, which I love, 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 love. I love this song. I think it probably should have won the Grammy for Best Song this year. It did not. But I was thinking it would be Golden. And I love what they're doing. They're doing a kind of postmodern jukebox, kind of jazz, modern jazz swung version. And it's just amazing. Because I've only heard Valhalla of theirs before. So I thought their voices had a very specific vocal style each, because I was saying, oh, this one's the more poppy one. This one's got more of a rock voice. This one's got the big metal sound. This one does this one. They've all got very different vocal identities, but they are so good that they know exactly what works for the song, and they're making these songs sound like true pop songs, which is how they were written. And they're the chap who, I don't know his name, but the chap who normally does the big screamo kind of stuff, he's doing this gorgeous little clean pop kind of Michael Jackson kind of vibe with that really smooth vocal. It's just amazing that they're so talented. They can make any song sound incredible and sing it however they want to sing it, rather than just like, well, this is how my voice is. They adapt their voices to fit the song, and that is amazing, because not everybody can do that. And I'm enjoying this very much. Right, let's hear what else they do with Golden.
How to believe I was the queen that I meant to be.
Two lives, tried to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place.
Not a perfect child, 'cause I got too wild, but now that's how I get in play. We're going up the time, and up together we're growing. Gonna be golden. Up voices, you wanna get your tongue on it. Gonna be gold.
Oh my God, I love bits like that. That was really exciting. This singer, Grace, oh my God, what a voice. What a voice. If you know anything about her, tell me, because I want to know who she is, what else she's done. That is one of the most fantastic pop voices I've heard in a while. Like, she just looks like she just, knocks out these vocals easy peasy. Huge vocal range, really bright sound, really flexible voice. And she sounds amazing with them. Her voice is nowhere near the other voices. And they got the really low bass they've got here and the beatboxer. And she just sits on top of this. And it just sounds perfect. Absolutely perfect. She's got a gorgeous voice. And I love it because they went from the jazz section into the more kind of steady, the driving kind of feeling that Golden usually has. And the bass and beatboxer have just locked it down. They are so in sync. They really are. They've got that perfect pop drive coming through. And that's one of the things that people love about Golden. It's got this edge to it that makes you feel like you can achieve anything. It's like this, like you'd run to this song. It's got a really great pace to it. And they have just locked that in here. So it's almost like you're listening to the original track because it's just so tight. I love it. Really clever. I love when they adapt styles like that. And I'm just going to go back to that really cool moment where it kind of comes apart and they all sing a tiny little bit each and make a chord up. Ugh. I get very excited when people do that. Let me hear that bit.
beat, could it change in your head? Anytime it hurts, play another verse. I can be your sanctuary.
No, I'm the only one right now. I will love you more when it all burns down. More than power, more than gold.
Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul.
Holy moly, that's the lowest note I think I've ever heard. I didn't know where they were going next with this, but Your Idol is, I love that song. It's so perfectly layered. It sounds like this fun, cute pop song, but it's like, we're coming for your soul. It's so good. And that's how people get totally obsessed with boy bands, particularly in the 90s. People would like feel like it was their whole meaning of life was this band. And it's just, it's perfect. And I love how here, particularly in this section, they're using their own individual voices more here. So this sounds less like the original song, and it sounds much more like VoicePlay because they are using their own individual skills in the most perfect way, opening with the bass. It's because the whole song is a little bit sinister, and that was just perfect. And then it's so good going from Golden that they just nailed that amazing pop sound, and Grace was hitting those high notes in Golden, just nailing them. It was so clean and so clear, and then dropping into this section just shows what they can do. They're so clever to be able to do this in one. I think this is just one take. It's just straight through. It's amazing. I'm not sure if they're miming or if they're singing it live, but even recording it in the studio, to be able to do all those different things with their voices is still pretty flippin' cool. It's still cool. I need to hit that low note again because that is quite possibly the lowest note I've heard ever.
More when it all burns down. More than power, more than gold.
Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul.
I'm the only one who loves your sin. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your...
Right. So one of my friends, Deke Sharon, he's known as the godfather of modern acapella. So he did the Pitch Perfect movies. He did just basically anything cool acapella on TV, like the Sing Off and stuff on American TV, is Deke Sharon. He is one of the nicest people ever. He's absolutely hilarious. We joke so much when we're together and we just end up in hysterics. And we do a lot of judging together in the acapella world. And he has this great story of when they were recording Pitch Perfect 2, the German what are they called? Das Sound Machine. There's a really low note in one of the songs that the character sings in Das Sound Machine. And so Deke tells this brilliant story of having to record that really low note. So he had one of his bass friends come and do it, and they woke him up at like 5 a.m. and stuck him in a town car, didn't let him talk, drove him straight to the studio, and he just sang without warming up, without having spoken, because your voice is always like Barry White first thing in the morning. And that's how they managed to get that low note out of him. But I think this note is lower. I'm going to message Deke and see if it is, because this feels like one of the lowest audible notes I've heard. It's slightly slack fold, so it's slightly... that kind of sound, but it's definitely pitched. I can hear the actual pitch of the note, and he holds it on for ages beneath the whole next line. Okay, and we all know that I'm a huge fan of bass voices, but this quite possibly is my new favourite bass.
Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, 'cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher?
I can't go back, but now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The sky's a part of me, darkness and harmony, my voice without the lights. This is what it sounds like.
Why did I cover up the color stuck inside my head? I should've let the jagged edge just meet the light instead.
Show me what's underneath.
I'll find your harmony.
This song we couldn't write. This is what it sounds like.
This is what it sounds like.
Oh my God, This Is What It Sounds Like is probably my favourite from the film. It is so beautiful, that kind of moment where Rumi realises she can really be who she is, and actually that's the strength in her, is accepting who she truly is. And that's when her friends find her. They turn and find her in the crowd, and it's like, oh, it's so beautiful. That is, it's just such a gorgeous moment, and they are capturing that so beautifully. Some amazing just devices here. So they're doing. I've got Grace absolutely giving it everything for that pop vocal. It's amazing, and then splitting the vocal line up with the two of the other chaps as well, and just those slightly different vocal qualities just sound absolutely beautiful. They just combine so nicely, a bit like when the three original members of Pentatonics take a line each, and their voices are just, it's like they were just meant to be singing together forever. It's like Fleetwood Mac, I always think. It's like the three vocalists came from the same entity somewhere in space, because their voices just fit together like jigsaw pieces. And this is how these three are singing. And then the bass does this incredible kind of arpeggio figure that spans like a couple of octaves. It's amazing. Absolute perfection. It's such an interesting musical device there, because you tend to get those synthesizer walking kind of sounds when it's going to ramp up into something, and they use it exactly correctly here, and then it moves into this bigger section. It's so well written, this arrangement. Like, they've really kept what's amazing about the original songs and what everybody loves about the original songs and the original vocalists, and they've just kind of raised it another level. And it's excellent. It's absolutely excellent.
This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. We broke into a million pieces and we can't go back. But now we're seeing all the beauty in the broken glass.
This guy's a part of me. Darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. Why did we cover up the color stuck inside our head? Get up and let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath. I'll find your harmony. Fierce and undefined.
This is what it sounds like.
I'm done hiding now. I'm shining like I wanna be, baby.
Soda free.
Till the dawn meets
Truth after all this time, our voices all combine. When darkness meets the light, this is what it sounds like.
Wow. Oh my goodness. And they did one of my favorite, two of my favorite devices ever, where they go into like a breakdown section, where the beat goes into a half speed. They went into that, which I love. My favorite example of that is Bruno Mars' Locked Out of Heaven. And in the final chorus, it drops into a feel like locked out of heaven. It drops into like a half speed before it picks up again. They did that perfectly. And they did, now this is what I always do when I'm arranging for acapella or for show choir and things, when I'm doing a mashup, and I love to mash a load of songs together. I did a James Bond one where I put 7 different Bond themes together. In the closing sections, I tend to layer most of the songs on top of each other. And if you're smart, you can change the harmonies a little bit of a couple of things and keep one song as the central harmony. And they were doing that with Golden for a bit there, and then they went back to This Is What It Sounds Like. And so they were quoting from the other songs they'd used, and just changing them slightly so they fit with the new chord structure. And it was just amazing. I love that when it kind of builds to this finale where you've got this layering, this perfect layering of all the songs. It's amazing. It's like a big birthday cake with all these different flavors in it. Mwah. perfection. I loved that. If you want to hear my kind of lyric analysis and other things that I say about it, then please watch the videos that I did before of all the separate K-pop Demon Hunter songs, because I think I've reacted to all of those. So if you want to hear more about what I think of the lyrics, then you'll find them there. Color-wise in this one, Grace's voice has such a kind of, ironically, golden quality to it. It's like a really hard gold, like a really yellowy colour. It's so bright and just perfect on those top notes. They were incredible. They had so much pingy brightness to them. And then it takes me, when I hear that bass, I get this big wash of dark blue. It's just, and it drops right down, like you're dropping to the bottom of the ocean where colours cease to have colour anymore. They just go into like black. And so it opening, the whole thing feels quite green. Then it moves through into the next section, which is more kind of soda pop always feels quite pinkish to me, like it's quite cheeky, and they had that really bright sound. Then golden, it does have quite a golden colour. It's so bright and it's so driving. And Grace's voice particularly has this power to it that just feels like like a firework explosion. And then Your Idol, oh, amazing. That was so good and so dark. It had like a really like dark blue kind of menacing quality to it. And then going into This Is What It Sounds Like, I love that one. That has got like this kind of purpley, bright, kind of like my hair colour, that kind of purple, like warmth, like comforting kind of feel to it. And the end section, it's like all the colours kind of mixing together because they're all coming back together, all these themes winding through. And it was just gorgeous. It was like a real colour journey. Loved it. Loved it. Working in the music industry is not well paid. So if you would like to support me, you can do so by buying me a coffee or a tea, as I say, because I'm British and I drink a lot of tea. And I have to say an enormous, enormous, enormous thank you to every single person who has given me money through Buy Me a Coffee or has just watched the videos, because it is thanks to you that I was able to afford to go to the Grammys this year. So I've been a Grammys member for 3 years, and my husband and I sit and look at the finances every year, and we always go, no, we're not going to be able to spare the money for me to go, because flights from the UK to LA are really expensive, and hotel, and all the gowns I need to wear. So it's a huge amount of money to really go and properly do the Grammys. And it's the only reason I could go this year is because of you. You have changed our lives, and I am so incredibly grateful. I was sitting there at the Grammys watching EJ go up on stage. I was like that close to her. She walked up on stage past me to accept the award for Golden with some of the writing team. And I just sat there and thought, it's thanks to you lot watching my videos of K-pop Demon Hunters and many other things that I could afford to come to the Grammys and sit here and watch that actually happen in front of me. And that is all thanks to you. So thank you. Please remember to like, subscribe, share and comment. And please let me know what else you'd like me to react to from VoicePlay. And remember to have a colourful day.
Listening.